Archangel Michael is deeply pained to see the tears in your eyes. He has been trying to warn you for hours. This is your last chance. Do not miss it. Open it immediately, otherwise a great disaster will happen in your house. The midnight hour has come. The moment where time feels like it's run out. The space between your last prayer and your next breath. The place where you feel abandoned by logic, by results, by visible signs. But this is the hour I love most. This is the space where I, the Lord your God, make myself known in power, not in human planning. This is not the end. This is not the final chapter. You're standing in the 12th hour, the hour where miracles move quietly before the shout, where the impossible begins to tremble because my presence is near. I have chosen this very hour to release what you thought I had forgotten. Even though it looks like everything is done, even though the grave has closed and the stone feels permanent, I tell you now, I am not finished. I am still the God of resurrection. I still breathe life into dead things. I still step into dark places and speak light. I still show up when man says it's too late. Time is not your God. I am. Circumstances do not determine your outcome. I do. And I say it is not over. I know how hard it's been. I saw when you cried yourself to sleep. I heard your heart breaking behind silent worship. I saw you standing when no one applauded. You kept going when you didn't feel anything. You praised me when your hands were shaking. You stayed faithful in the delay. You didn't know it, but heaven was watching. Your tears have been stored. Your cries have been recorded. Your faith has not gone unnoticed. I was never absent. I was preparing. I was never silent. I was building. I was never ignoring you. I was aligning everything for your miracle. You thought I was delaying you, but I was preserving you. You thought you were being denied, but I was protecting the purity of your promise. I've kept it sealed until now because what I'm about to do requires no interference. I've allowed the crowd to thin out, the distractions to fade, the noise to quiet, so when I move, you'll know this was me. You'll look back and say it could not have been anyone else. Not man. Not luck. Not chance. Only God. This is the hour where tombs open. This is the hour where I restore what the enemy tried to bury. This is the hour where the breath of God returns to what looked too far gone. This is the hour where doors swing wide that were slammed in your face. This is the hour where supernatural provision overtakes every area of lack. This is the hour where I turn mourning into dancing, despair into testimony, delay into divine timing. You're about to see things turn at the last minute. That's who I am. I let time run out so you would stop trusting the clock and start trusting me. I let the deadline pass so I could prove I'm not bound by deadlines. I let the pressure build so your praise could go deeper. I let you be tested not to punish you, but to purify what I'm about to pour into your hands. Now the testing season is turning into a blessing season. Now the weight is turning into overflow. Now the crushing is turning into anointing. Now the prayers you whispered in the dark are about to shout in the daylight. What's been dormant is about to awaken. What's been lost is about to be found. What's been stagnant is about to flow. What's been barren is about to bear fruit. I am shifting things behind the scenes. I am arranging divine connections, divine answers, divine resources. What couldn't be forced before is going to fall into place with ease. I am removing the striving and replacing it with sudden alignment. What once took all your strength will now come by my Spirit. This is not the hour to give up. This is not the time to walk away. This is the moment to anchor in me. When the world says it's over, remember who has the final word. When fear tries to shout louder, lean into my whisper. When doubt knocks, answer with faith. You've waited, and your waiting has not been in vain. You've prayed, and every word has reached my throne. You've remained, and because of that, you're going to see what others gave up on too soon. There's a glory coming that will outweigh the pain. There's a restoration coming that will make sense of the brokenness. There's a wave of grace coming that will carry you further than your works ever could. I'm doing this to reveal my heart for you. Not just to give you a blessing, but to show you my nature. I don't abandon my children. I don't ignore the cries of my beloved. I don't make promises I don't keep. If I said it, I'll do it. If I whispered it in the quiet, I'll shout it in the open. This is the hour where things come back to life. This is the hour of resurrection power. I'm breathing into the places you thought were closed for good. I'm speaking to the dreams that feel forgotten. I'm reviving the vision that lost its clarity. I'm reigniting the hope that was buried in disappointment. You're not too late. You haven't missed it. You haven't gone too far. My grace is reaching you now. My mercy is lifting you. My spirit is guiding you. The breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. I'm bringing divine intervention. I'm doing what your hands couldn't fix. I'm touching hearts you couldn't reach. I'm softening walls you couldn't break down. I'm causing favor to chase you, to find you, to overwhelm you. Where you've been stuck, I'm releasing momentum. Where you've been quieted, I'm restoring your voice. Where you've been silenced, I'm amplifying your testimony. What the enemy meant for evil, I am flipping into favor. Every plot he formed, every weapon he crafted, every lie he whispered, it's all falling apart in the presence of my truth. You are about to witness a miracle that interrupts every no you've heard. You're about to step into rooms that were once closed to you. You're about to carry the very things you once only dreamed of. You're about to see your impossible crumble under the weight of my yes. Because nothing is impossible with me. No timeline. No delay. No diagnosis. No debt. No mistake. No betrayal. Nothing is beyond my reach. This midnight hour is holy. It's sacred. It's soaked in my power. Angels are being dispatched. Chains are being broken. Strongholds are being demolished. The spiritual realm is shifting. You may not see it yet, but something is moving. Something is birthing. Something is aligning. Your spirit knows it even if your mind is still catching up. That restlessness is not anxiety, it's a divine stirring. That sense of change isn't your imagination, it's my hand pushing the old aside to make room for the new. Stay expectant. Stay planted. Keep praising me like the miracle is already here. Praise unlocks portals. Praise confuses the enemy. Praise invites my glory. I inhabit the praises of my people, and where I am, nothing stays dead. Keep worshiping. Keep thanking me in advance. Because what you've sown in tears, you're about to reap in joy. What you laid down in faith, I'm returning pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Let hope rise again. Let joy return. Let your eyes lift from the ashes to the beauty I'm creating. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not invisible to heaven. The midnight hour is not darkness, it is preparation. It is positioning. It is the place where miracles multiply and power pours out. This is not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. This is not rejection, it's redirection. This is not the end of the story, it's the moment the author enters the scene. What seemed like silence was strategy. What looked like a closed door was my protection. What felt like abandonment was actually alignment. I am never out of moves. I am never out of time. I am never out of mercy. And I am never far away. Watch what I do in the final minutes. Watch how I take what was meant to destroy you and use it to elevate you. Watch how I wrap my glory around your weakness and turn it into a testimony. Watch how I draw near to the broken-hearted and pour oil on every wound. Watch how I turn your ashes into beauty, your waiting into dancing, your faithfulness into favor. This is what I do. I make all things new. The midnight hour is not your enemy. It is my invitation. I'm calling you into deeper trust. I'm inviting you to rest, even when the answers haven't come. I'm asking you to believe again, to hope again, to worship like you know I'm working. Because I am. I'm working behind every closed curtain. I'm speaking in every silence. I'm fighting battles you never saw. And I'm preparing to show up, right on time, with the kind of blessing only heaven can release. Breathe. Rest. Believe. This is your 12th hour miracle. This is your resurrection moment. This is your divine turnaround. And it begins now.